Merry Christmas!
Welcome to Weirdaholics, ho ho ho!
Christmas edition in
May. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be May.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be May.
We're gonna celebrate Christmas today. We just felt like it. And if you're wondering if we lost our minds, then yes.
We have long ago.
And you are reaping all the benefits.
Yeah, we're gonna do like a holiday series from now until who knows when. So
just till we get tired of it.
Yeah.
So we chose random things around the house to give to each other for this fake Christmas episode. Mm-hmm. And who should go first? Do you want to open a present or should I?
You go first. I didn't really wrap it because I wanted to be funny, but now I feel terrible that it's not wrapped pretty, but...
She wrapped my present in my Tupperware container that I let her borrow.
Explain it in detail. What color is it?
Blue.
Oh, okay.
And then it's in garbage. Wrapped in garbage inside of my Tupperware container.
Okay, it's toilet paper plastic wrapping.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. This thing is huge. How do I get in here?
It
really is
somewhere.
Garbage. For real? A $25 gift card to Panda Express?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's like a really good gift.
I actually didn't check if it's expired or not, so there is a chance that it could be expired.
This is just laying around?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you use it?
It's in a junk drawer. Well, I don't know. It's been there for since 2 Christmases ago, I think.
What the hell?
Or
You're
last
crazy.
Christmas, I don't know.
Why would you give away such a good gift?
I don't know.
Okay,
this is eat Panda a lot.
This is really good.
Okay, good. So the trash is just a fond memory.
I don't see a expiration date, so I think it's still good.
I think it's still good too.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now open my gift to you.
Which one? This little one or the big
this one?
Okay. All right, this might be a little loud for the audience. It's wrapped in red paper, and it has Santa Claus with sunglasses and a chain that says, "I do it for the hose." Oh, it is such a treat to get a book from a book lover who has an extensive library. So she gave me, Karen Marie Moaning, Dark Fever, which is your favorite series, right?
Yep, my very favorite series, the Fae Fever series, and that's the first book in the series.
Thank you.
And since I'm giving you this book, that means you have to read it, finally.
I will read it,
It really is really good, I promise.
That is so sweet, thank you. Do you have another copy for you?
I'll buy myself another copy.
Oh, thank you. It does mean quite a lot. Oh, and she even got me little kitty cat gifts. Little fishies for my kitty cats.
There's 2 of them. There's little fishy cat toys with catnip inside of them. Ricky doesn't care for them.
He doesn't?
No, he doesn't.
So my cats love these little things.
Good. Then try it out with your cats. So there's 2 of them, one for each of your cats.
Thank you. They will love that.
This is pretty good gifts for just finding shit around our house.
I know, this is pretty good. I was trying to think, I'm well, I could give her the Weirdaholics candle that I have that I haven't really used yet.
I would have loved that.
Yeah. Which one do you like more?
Panda Express. Okay. I am definitely going to eat some this week.
Yeah.
They've got a vegan, what's their most popular thing? The something chicken?
Oh, orange chicken?
They have a vegan orange chicken now.
Whoa!
So
I would hella eat that.
Yeah.
Because their chicken kind of freaks me out a little bit.
So I am all good with that.
Damn.
Now you open it first. Brandon's gift to you.
Oh my god.
Brandon did not need to participate, but he wanted to.
If it's like a dildo or something, I'm going to be very upset. Ugh. Fucking horn dog. Alright. Oh my god. They're cards.
What are they? I don't even know.
Imagination cards.
What?
It's an entire deck of Magic the Gathering ripoff cards.
He loves these cards. Why is he giving them to you?
I don't know.
Hey, you've got a shiny Stratus and a normal Stratus.
And a lava AQ and oh wow. That really is really cool. Brandon, what the hell? I'm not gonna use these. I don't know anyone else who plays these. But this is very nice. Oh look, Arotheon goggles, and it looks like Hulk Hogan.
We'll have to figure out how to play it and play
this
that.
is cool.
All right, I'm going to see what my gift is from Brandon.
It's probably the same thing. Actually, that'd be cool if it had some
It
cards
feels
in
like a
there, too.
book.
Yeah.
He probably gave me a book.
Ooh.
He gave me the ICP Behind the Paint by Violent J book.
Whoa!
Which is the book we've already been reading together and a book I already had on my bookshelf. But thank you.
Okay. No, this is actually really heartfelt. You gave me your favorite book. He gave me his favorite card series, apparently. He gave you the book that you guys are reading together and ICP, which is his favorite. And
so now it's my book officially.
Yeah, and then I gave you a gift card for Panda.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
We should have fake Christmas all the time.
I know. Well, yeah, so for next Christmas or anytime there's gifts, we're just going to give each other gifts that we have at home.
I think this should be a new tradition for sure.
Yeah. Or I might make you macaroni art or something one day.
Ooh, I would love some macaroni art.
All right, well, if anyone knows how to play Imagination, teach me. I mean, I'm sure Brandon will, but yeah, teach me. Shall we start with Weird Things of the Week?
Yeah, what's your weird thing of the week?
I didn't have one, so I had a news story. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you start?
So, I invited Nicole and Justin over for some new girl, and Justin came over first, so I was just trying to entertain Justin for a bit before Nicole came over. And I put on some Modern Family, and I was like, I don't know where you're at in Modern Family. I don't want to, like, go to a episode that's, like, spoilers for you. I don't know how far ahead I am of you. So I put on the episode, and he's like, oh, my God, this is the episode that I'm on. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, go back to the episodes. Let me look. And we looked in the previous episode he had just watched earlier that day. So, yes, he was on the exact same episode that I'm on.
That's crazy.
So he's like, this is perfect. Watch this episode because that's where I'm at anyways.
Yeah. That's convenient.
It was very weird because we've both been watching it in order. And for us to be on the exact same episode at the same time when he came over to hang out, weird. And Justin and I have always had a weird relationship. We've been so similar. We worked at the same company. We ended up buying the same cars. What else?
I don't know. You just have, like, similar personality types in a way. Like, you seem to understand each other without even saying anything. And I don't know.
We're very similar. And we always end up doing the exact same things.
Yeah.
It's, like, so weird.
Yeah, that's great.
So that was my weird thing.
My weird thing, well, yeah, I didn't really have anything. I have, like, little things here and there where we're watching Modern Family and we were talking about, like, the same thing they were talking about.
Oh, yeah, Eagles.
Yeah.
News story, tell me.
Yeah, news story is Florida Man. I Googled Florida Man because Florida Man is always going to have, the best stuff.
I just did a weird fact of the day on
Florida Man.
On our Instagram this week about a Florida man. I wonder if it's going to be the same story that I did.
Is it drive-through alligator?
Yeah. Okay.
There's my weird thing right now, right here.
Okay, everyone. So I just did it like 2 days ago.
You are living our weird thing of the week today.
Right now. So how about you just go ahead and tell them the story in case they didn't check out that weird fact of the day.
Yes. So Joshua James threw a 3.5-foot alligator through a Wendy's drive-thru and was charged with possessing an alligator and petty theft. No one was hurt. The alligator was released into the wild later. He was also ordered to stay clear of all Wendy's restaurants and to avoid possessing animals aside from his mother's dog. And I don't know if you found any info, but no one really knows why he did it. He's just like, he just found an alligator and he's like, whoop.
Well, to me, he looked kind of like a bro. Like
Yeah.
he was just doing it to be a dick.
Yeah, like one of those, like, you go through the drive-thru and say something stupid or, like,
Yeah.
say it in a weird accent, be like, ooh, that was so funny. And the drive-thru person's like,
I feel
dude,
like
just give me your order.
I feel like maybe his friends dared him to do it, and he did, and he's no narc, so he didn't tell on his friends, and so everyone is just mystified by why he did it.
Probably. Yeah, well, Joshua James, you're so cool for doing that.
I think this was back in 2016.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird that your weird
I know.
thing of the week for our episode happened to be something I just
know.
talked about on our weird fact of the day.
I saw a few other Florida Man articles and stuff. I'm like, that one's dumb. That one has no info. This one, so I'm like, alligator through a door or drive-through? Yes, I'm doing it.
This wouldn't happen if you actually looked at the weird facts of the day.
I know. Or maybe the universe wanted me to not look at it so that I could do this and so that the weird thing could happen right now and all of our listeners would listen to it and be a part of it live, quote, quote, but not really live.
Yes, that must be it.
That is it. Let's get started, shall we?
Woo, Merry Christmas! Christmas stories!
Merry Christmas! It's Christmas in April, y'all! So, well, I guess May, since this episode is coming out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
So I have a trivia question for you. Are you ready for trivia?
The answer is the limit does not exist.
The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist. What year did Christmas start? So is it either A, 336 BC, B, 336 AD, C, 1993, or D, 1636?
1636.
It is B, 336 AD.
Damn.
Yeah.
Christmas is old.
Christmas is old, bitch. So the first recorded Christmas celebration was in Rome, which I didn't know.
Of course it was in Rome. Everything starts in fucking Rome.
Yeah, that is true. Even dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it started in Rome. Can you guess what day?
25th of December.
You're correct. The traditions we know today, where we exchange gifts, as we did earlier, and eat delicious food, as we also did earlier.
Yeah, it was mainly just Jell-O shots.
And potato chips.
And potato chips.
We're living the life. These traditions followed Saturnalia, which was a festival in ancient Rome. And
Let me guess, it has something to do with Saturn.
Probably. I actually didn't look into it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I kind of want to look into it. It might be like some pagan thing.
Probably. All of our holidays start pagan themes.
Yeah.
And then the Christians took over.
Yeah, well, yeah. So the sad part is these traditions were most likely put into place to weaken pagan traditions, like all this Christianity stuff, like, Christmas and presents and blah, 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 blah. So here are some weird Christmas traditions around the world. And when we say weird,
take a drink.
Drink up, buttercup. Let's start in Iceland. I don't know why America's Christmas traditions are so mild compared to, like, the rest of the world, and especially Europe and that area.
Because Americans are boring.
They really are. So the first one is Jólakötturinn. I'm going to try and say these right. Who fucking knows if I do. Icelandic folklore has a scare tactic like Germany does, but they, instead of like Krampus, they're more mountain-dwelling creatures, and it's like a little family. And they're like half monsters, half giants, half humans. It's really weird. But they come to town for Christmas, but Gryla is like the main lady. She has an appetite for mischievous children, and she loves cooking them in large pots. Kind of like a nice stew. So kids better watch out. And I don't know why, like, adults act so much worse than kids. So I don't know why everyone's, like, eating kids. And her husband, Lepalawi, he's a normal-sized guy, which is weird. And he just stays at home and does nothing. He's just there. He just exists. And there's, like, nothing special about him. He's just there.
So she is definitely the dominant one in their relationship, and she's just, like, capturing and eating children. And he's just like, okay, dear, whatever you like.
He doesn't stop it. He doesn't even participate. He doesn't eat the kids. He goes and finds his own food. He DoorDashes whatever he wants. It's very strange. And then they have the Yule lads underneath them, which are their 13 sons. And these sons love pranking people and stealing from them, and kind of helping their mother capture these kids and eat them. If a child has been obedient, though, they leave small gifts in the children's shoes. So usually the children, like, leave their shoes outside and hope that there's going to be a present there. If they're bad, they leave rotten potatoes.
Ew.
I think I'd rather get coal than a rotten potato.
I think so, too, because a rotten potato, like, that mushy grossness is going to be in your shoe.
Yeah, and it's going to smell really bad, too. And with coal, at least you can, like, make it, or get a fire and stuff, right?
Yeah.
With mushy potatoes, you can't do anything. Maybe compost? So these 13 sons, let me list them off for you. And I'm going to do their nicknames, because their full names are just, like, super long, and, you know, I'm American. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. So, number 1 is Sheepcoat Claude. He sucks milk from sheep and has 2 wooden feet.
What? He just, like, suckles on them?
Yeah.
And his wooden feet just, like, hang about while he's suckling on their teeth?
Yeah. And he doesn't even kill the sheep or anything. He just sucks the milk from them.
He just likes sheep milk. Fresh.
Ugh.
Fresh, raw sheep milk.
Do you think sheep milk or goat milk is worse?
Probably goat milk.
Yeah.
Just because I've had experience with goat milk, and I cannot. I just cannot.
I cannot. Physically cannot. Number 2 is Gully Gawk.
Gully Gawk, I love that name.
Me too. He hides in barns and steals the froth of milk buckets.
Well, don't you make the cheese from the froth of milk?
Oh, maybe.
So maybe he's onto something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why not the whole bucket of milk? But he just, like, scrapes the froth off.
Yeah.
And
I think it's the topping of the milk that makes cheese, if I'm not mistaken.
So really, he's just, like, putting them in major debt if they can't make and sell cheese.
Yeah.
So this asshole is just, like, ruining families financially.
Yeah. Taking their cheese from them.
What a dick. Number 3 is my favorite nickname, Stubby.
Oh, cute.
He steals pans to eat the crust left on them.
Oh, wow. Delicious.
So I'm going to burn my food from now on and make sure that Stubby eats all the burnt-on food crust.
We should leave our burnt-on food from our pans. We should leave them out in the hallways and front doors for Stubby, like a good sacrificial offering.
Yes. And whenever we make a pie, we should leave it out on the windowsill to cool. Like old cartoons. And hope that no coyotes eat them. Number 4 is spoon licker. That's what they called me in high school.
That sounds familiar.
Really? So he steals long wooden spoons and licks them. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess.
It sounds like regular children, but they've decided to make them cryptids.
Yeah. Imagine spoon licker, but, like, really creepy and, like, scary stories to tell in the dark style with, like, long fingernails. And he searches for spoons and he licks them with his long tongue.
Yeah, his tongue is super long and it, like, wraps around the spoon.
And he, like, and eats your insides.
Yeah. Reminds me of the Manananggal.
Yes, I was just thinking that. Manananggal. I want to watch that music video again.
So good. We should watch it after this.
Yes. Number 5 is pot liquor. A lot of liquors going on
pot
here.
liquor.
Yeah, pot liquor. He steals leftovers from pots, so maybe he can be called pot stealer or something. Like, there's nothing about him licking pots.
All of these remind me of my brothers. Like, they used to lick their plates clean.
Oh my gosh.
There was us females just like, okay, I'm done eating. And then we look over at our brothers and they're, like, licking the plate clean.
Being
like,
just, like, disgusting monsters. Like, more! Number 6 is bowl liquor. Here's another liquor. I think this is actually the last liquor, so we're good. Bowl liquor.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah. He hides under beds, though, and he steals plates and eats from them while he's under the bed.
But he's a bowl liquor, not a plate liquor.
I mean, bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now it all comes together.
Yeah, that's...
But you gotta...
damn it!
You gotta wait under the bed for bowls, though.
Yeah, because I only eat cereal in bed, and then I put the bowl down on the floor.
Exactly.
There's no other way to do it.
You don't ever put spoons or pots or anything
plates
down on the floor.
Plates are just, like, out of the question. Only bowls. Number 7, this guy's bad. Door slammer.
Oh no, don't slam the doors.
He slams doors, especially at night, though, because it could be...
God, that would be scary.
Yeah, it could be like a ghost, almost.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah, it was pretty scary.
That is
And
scary.
he slams them loud, like as loud as they can go.
Just imagine you went to bed one night and you left your bowl of cereal on the floor. You didn't finish your cereal. But in the middle of the night, you hear a door slam and you look down and your bowl has been licked clean.
You're like, bowl licker / door slammer, I'm gonna get ya. And then you, like, take spoon liquor and throw him at bowl liquor, and then they fight, and it's a whole thing.
They all fight over your leftovers.
I wish they would just fight over me. Next one is number 8. This is Skyr Gobbler. Have you heard of Skyr yogurt? Skyr Icelandic yogurt?
I don't think so.
That's pretty good. Harmon's has some. But he is obsessed with Skyr yogurt and steals it from you. And I mean, if you're living in Iceland and you have Icelandic yogurt, that's pretty much the only yogurt you have. So this guy's gonna steal your yogurt. And that shit's expensive, so...
It sounds like they've been starved. Like their parents didn't feed them, and now they're just licking anything they can get.
Maybe they're actually really moral because their mom likes to eat kids, and these sons don't like to eat kids.
True.
So they're, like, looking for any morsels of food that they're...
Yeah, the thing is, their mom only eats live children, and they're not into that. So they're just, like, trying to get whatever food that's left about.
Yeah, maybe we should start leaving out, like, Thanksgiving feasts for them.
Yeah, because they're not stooping to their mom's level and eating children. They're, like, just trying to eat whatever's left over on the plate.
Yeah. I'm going to leave a DoorDash gift card under my bed.
They can't do DoorDash.
Oh, shit,
I don't know why, but they just can't.
They just can't. There's a hex on them. No DoorDash. Number 9 is... Oh, this one's good. Sausage swiper.
Ew, that's what they called me in high school.
Oh, sausage swiper. No swiping. He hides in the rafters and steals sausages that were being smoked.
Damn. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a way to live.
Wink, eyebrows. Number 10 is window peeper.
Oh,
This guy is naughty. This creepy-ass peeping Tom peeks inside people's windows, but only to see if there's anything to steal, not to spy on pretty ladies.
Really?
Yes. Well,
that's an excuse.
I mean, yeah,
you know he's spying.
We all know what he's doing. All know. It's like, you can't hide from us, bro. Number 11 is doorway sniffer. He has an extremely long nose and doesn't do much.
It reminds me of my dog Felix. Whenever I go to the bathroom, I can see his snout sniffing under the door.
So cute.
Like, are you in there? Yes, I can smell that you're in there.
He's doorway sniffer. He just has like this really long nose, and he's just like, I just sniff doors, man.
What the fuck? What a weird kink.
I know. I'm just like, I just want to make sure that you're in the bathroom.
Are you really in there? Oh, yeah, you're definitely in there. I can tell.
Definitely in there. Oh, yeah. This one makes me feel weird, too. Meat hook.
Ooh. There needs to be a horror movie called Meat Hook.
I know. He uses a hook to steal meat. And
meat?
Yeah,
like
meat.
live body meat? Or just like...
I mean, like animal meat, yeah.
Okay.
Not human meat.
He just wants to eat our animal meat.
He wants to eat our meat. Yeah, these guys are getting, like, kinky. Number 13, this is the kinkiest of all. Candle stealer.
Ooh. He pours hot wax on you.
Ooh, naughty. He follows children and steals their candles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It got weird.
Yeah, not so bad. So those are the 13 Yule lads.
And these are just children of the weird Icelandic Krampus adults.
Yeah, giant lady with 13 sons. And I mean, it doesn't seem that bad other than she eats children, but...
It's interesting that they went so far into their backstory that they came up with all the different kinks of their 13 children.
Yeah.
It's not just about this lady who eats children. It's all of her 13 children and their weird kinks.
Yeah, and there's, like, nothing really bad about them. They're not just, like, I don't know, be good or anything. It's just, like, this guy steals pans. This guy licks spoons. This guy steals your meat. Like, are you
came up with
us?
this shit?
I don't
Like,
know.
I swear I didn't clean that bowl before I went to bed.
Yeah, I don't know.
How can I explain this?
Yeah. It's kind of like Roman mythology or something. Like, you need a god to explain all different things.
Exactly. We don't use
weird.
science, we use gods.
Yeah, duh. The god of my dishes are dirty.
God of my dick.
God of my dick. That was good. 10 out of 10. The worst creature of them all from this little family, though, is called Jólakötturinn, or the Yule Cat.
Ooh, who is this fiend?
This feline. It's a cat, and it's black, and it's very, very scary. He's kind of like a fashion police, though. So he lurks around the countryside and eats people who have not received any new clothes to wear before Christmas.
What the fuck?
It's very specific.
Just because I'm poor and can't afford new clothes, I get eaten by this black cat?
I'll talk about that, but yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, Jesus.
That's not fair.
I know. Or maybe people save up for like an entire year, like every little penny, and they're like, okay, now we can buy new clothes, like right before Christmas or something. I don't know.
I bet it's a way to make these cheapskate parents buy new clothes for their children, or else this, whatever the name is, Jólakötturinn or whatever, is gonna get your children.
Yeah, maybe the kids made this up because they're like, I want new clothes. And they're like, oh no, this cat's gonna eat me, Mom and Dad. Better get me new clothes. Better get me those Nike Air Jordans.
You know, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
We should do stuff like that, except we don't have parents anymore.
They're all dead.
We do have parents, but not in the sense of relying on our parents to buy us stuff.
We're not kids anymore.
We have to buy our own clothes.
Oh, I don't wanna do that anymore. This kitty is no small kitty cat. Oh my god, this kitty.
I have a big kitty.
No, but this kitty is like ginormous. Like, honestly.
No, but seriously, it really is.
It is. No, but really it is. It towers above the tallest house.
Wow.
So does mine. It peers through the windows of your home to see if the kids have gotten clothes for Christmas. So if you see in your window these big pair of cat eyes, it's looking to see if you got clothes. Or no clothes. Am I right, ladies? Wink, wink.
Oh, she's not wearing anything.
Meow. Unfortunately, I'm sure if you're poor and your kids still do their chores and like are still like really good throughout the year, they'll still be eaten by the cat. But there's a loophole where if someone gives new clothes to those less fortunate, both the person who gave the clothes and the receiver of the clothes are spared from the cat. So I don't know who makes the rules, but it's a thing, I guess.
It just sounds like someone's way of trying to force people to be nice to each other.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate it. I think it's in Reykjavik. Yeah, Reykjavik, Iceland, the capital. They have this big, like, cat statue during Christmas time, and it's really cool. I'll post a picture of that and stuff. So next up, let's go to España, Spain.
Nice.
This is Cagatillo. And I'm going to start with a song. I listened to it and I like tried to memorize like the tune, but I forgot already.
I always forget the songs that I have to memorize too.
Yeah, so I'm just going to like read it. Cagatillo, tio de Nadal, no cajuigas arangads.
Oh, God.
Que son masa salads, cagatarons, que son me bon. Beautiful for my Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say this in English, which will be much better. Poop log of Christmas. Don't poop salted herring. They are too salty. Poop turons. They are much better.
What?
Can you guess what the cagatillo is?
It's poopy uncle.
Pretty much, yeah. So cagatillo is a log with a drawn-on face, and it's like pretty cartoony, and it has like a big smile, and it has like these big white cartoon eyes, and it's really weird. And it has a red hat on it. And then turon is like a nougat candy that's popular in Spain. And so weeks leading up to Christmas, it's like 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas, the log is placed on a table and food has to be fed to him. So mostly kids feed like nuts, fruits, candies, things like that to this log. And then the parents like, you know, take the candy and stuff. They're like, oh, he ate the candy. Oh. And
don't give away their secrets.
Oh, yeah, he totally eats it. Totally. And then on December 24th, a blanket is put behind Kagatillo. They sing the song, and then they start beating him with a stick.
Of course they do.
Because that's how you get the poop out. If you're constipated, you just gotta get beaten with a stick. So after they beat him with a stick and sing the song, the kids usually go into the other room to pray. And then when they come back, the blanket is lifted, revealing Turon and presents for the kids.
What the hell? So they have to beat this thing with a stick to get their presents?
Yeah, because it poops out all the fruit and nuts and whatever that they feed him throughout the month, and then he poops out presents.
What? Why aren't we doing this,
I don't
America?
know.
May I
don't
ask
know.
you why not?
May I ask you why not? It's kind of like a piñata.
It is a poopy piñata of Christmas.
Oh my god. Imagine smacking a piñata and then, like, poop.
Ew, stop.
So, no one really knows, like, the origin of this. And
I'm sure one person knows.
he's probably like 99 years old and he has dementia. And then people are like, what is the origin of this? And he's like, I'm not telling. And then he dies.
Or he makes up this wild story and no one believes him because he has dementia, but it's
my
the
God.
truth.
Yeah. Okay, Grandpa, let's get you back to bed.
Yeah.
There was this one little interview that I read, and they're like, so don't you think this is weird that you're, like, beating this log and it's pooping out presents? And like, no. I don't think it's weird. It's just what we do. Like, okay.
See, that is very accurate for traditions and society. It's like things that are actually fucking weird have become so normal that we don't think twice about it.
Yeah, you just keep doing it, and it's like, huh. You know, if you sit and really think about it, you're like, wow, that's fucking weird.
Like us hiding eggs
Yeah.
for children to find.
That is
Don't you
weird.
think that's fucking weird?
It is fucking
but
weird.
we just do it.
We just do it because that's the way it is, sweetie.
Because Jesus is a zombie.
And bunnies poop out eggs.
Yes.
Hail zombie Jesus. Let's travel to Germany and Austria next, shall we?
Yes, please. Germany has some great, weird traditions.
The last
Tradition.
Tradition. The last one I'll talk about is my favorite, and it's going to be your favorite too.
Oh, is it gonna involve poop?
Yes. No, it's going to involve The Office.
Okay. Oh, Dwight dresses up as him. Schrogengaga or
Yes,
whatever.
Schrogengaga. That's it. No, but we will talk about it later. For now, we've got Frau Percha. Percha is a goddess/witch and is depicted with a beaked nose made of iron, a misshapen foot, which is freaky, dresses in rags, and sometimes carries a cane. I don't know when sometimes is, but she does.
I mean, with a misshapen foot, you're bound to carry a cane. But what kind of misshapen foot? Is it just like on backwards?
I don't know, and there's not a lot of pictures.
Oh,
but
dang it.
I will post a couple
I
pictures.
See this circus act.
I know. Freak show. What if she's a really nice lady and
I mean,
just,
with
like,
an
makes fun of
iron
her?
beak on her face, she has to be a nice lady.
Yeah, she's like, I just want a hug, and then she like stabs you, and she's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it. She sounds like a bird. She resembles just a creepy old lady. The best part about Frau Percha is that she carries a long knife hidden under her skirt.
Ooh, sexy.
I knew it. She flies through the sky, attended by an army of lost souls and servants who look
Wow.
weirdly close to Krampus.
Okay, I love her.
Yeah, she's fucking cool.
This is my new favorite cryptid.
Yeah? So, I thought it was weird that, like, her servants looked like Krampus.
I mean, Krampus just looks like a demonic goat/man thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's just, like, some satanic demon thing. I don't know. She also has the souls of unbaptized children following her around.
Of course. Make sure to baptize your children, people.
Yeah, so kids, you better be baptized by the time you're 8. Otherwise, you're going to be corrupted and your souls will be enslaved to this old lady in the
You hear
sky.
that? Tell your mom and dad that you must be baptized right away.
Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your neighbor, baptize me. If you hear the wind and thunder rumbling throughout the night, it's most likely Frau Parcha and her gang of lost souls.
God, that's creepy. Does she ride on a broom?
So no, she doesn't really fly on a broom. She just flies with her arms. She, like, flaps them. Just kidding. She flies.
That would make sense with her iron beak.
Yeah.
She's basically like a... What are those? Harpies. She's like a harpy.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, just that she flies, so I'm sure it's like fairy dust or witch dust. She is obsessed with yarn spinning. If you don't get all of your yarn spun by the end of the Christmas season, Frau Percha would trample you with her hideous misshapen foot and set fire to all of your yarn.
Wait.
Imagine being trampled by this, like, weird shaped foot. Just like, please stop. No.
This weird, like, sideways foot just stomping on you because you didn't get all of your sewing done.
Yeah.
Wait, she's a weaver?
Yeah. So, like,
does she weave human skin?
No, but
it's
that would
just
be
regular?
so cool if she was like a boo hag in disguise. Ugh.
You gotta mix all of these weird witchy ladies together and come up with the best.
Like some weird cryptozoology, weird cryptid thing. I don't know. Like those creatures that we used to make up as kids, like half hippo, half griffin, half blah, 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 half jaguar, blah, 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 blah.
But with witches.
Yes.
And misshapen feet and
Yes.
spinning the yarn of her skin.
Of her flesh. If you really irritate her by not being good for Christmas, if your house is a total mess, and if you fail to leave out a bowl of porridge for her, that's the most important part, she will sneak into your room, disembowel you, and replace your innards with straw and stones.
Wow.
I don't know why or what that has to do with anything.
That reminds me of the game we used to play as children where one person would lay down and the other person would make up a story, but the end of the story always ends with you being cut open, all your arms getting cut open, your stomach getting cut open, your legs, and then stones are placed inside of you. And then you get sewed back up. And then afterwards, they're like, now try to lift your arms or legs or body. And it's really hard to lift yourself up. Like, it really does feel like you have stones inside of you.
That is so crazy. I haven't thought about that in years. And now I just remember it's all coming back to me right now.
Yeah, my cousins used to do that.
We need to figure out how to
all
do
the
that
time.
and try it, like,
Let's
today.
do it.
Yeah. So, yeah, remember to do that. And do you remember there was one where you're, like, flying, but you, like, your friends lift you up on this, like, either a chair or
And remember, like,
down on something?
light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Oh, I think that's probably what I'm thinking of.
We did do that, and it really does seem to work. Like,
Let's try
when
that
we
too.
lifted each other up with just our fingers, we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's try that and the stone thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was so cool. As all of this happened at sleepovers.
Yeah.
Kids are weird. Where did we learn that? Like, no one told us about it, really.
I think we just learn it from cousins. Like,
Yeah.
one cousin passes it to the next, or a friend passes it to the next, and we don't know where it originated
Yeah.
from.
Kids' traditions are so weird. So I found an interesting quote from burrowsofthedead.com. Kind of funny. As I sweep and mop and clean and dust, I visualize the old crone sneaking into my kitchen late at night, running her withered claw-like fingers over the baseboards and top of the cupboards, checking for dust. She creeps through the house like a mad Martha Stewart, crossed with the Grinch who stole Christmas. And if I should fail in my housekeeping, well, let's just say it really motivates me to pick up around the house. End quote.
So this is like the cryptid for women who must keep their house clean for the holidays.
Yeah. So we got the kids thing, where it's like, always be good. We got the ladies thing, keep your house clean and your yarn spun.
What
and
about the
whatever.
men?
They got nothing, because they're always good, apparently. Maybe they can have Santa Claus or some shit. Like,
They have to be Santa and buy all of these gifts for all these
yeah,
people.
That's it. Yeah, they have to be sugar daddies and buy us, like, expensive gifts and shit.
Or else we'll be mad.
We will be mad. All right, so the last one is going to be your favorite. It's my favorite as well. If you've seen The Office, you'll know that Dwight Schrute is a big fan of this one. Belschnickel.
Yay!
Here's a couple quotes from the Office episode. Judgment is nigh, for the Belschnickel is I. You say some people are born to be bad. Well, I was born to be Belschnickel. And then Jim, my favorite quote is, so he's kind of like Santa, except dirty and worse. And then Dwight's like, no.
But yes, it's true.
Yeah, he's like, Dwight was, he was doing something with Belschnickel, and Jim's like, well, did you make a list? And Dwight's like, yes. Jim's like, did you check it twice? He's like, yes. He's like, so you made a list, you checked it twice, and you're going to find out who's, Dwight's like, impish or obedient. And Jim's like, dang it. So good. So Belschnickel is a crotchety old man who wears many furs and brings gifts to the children of Germany.
I fucking love that word, crotchety.
Crotchety old man. I want to be a crotchety old lady.
I want to be crotchety in general.
Ew. I'd imagine that wouldn't smell very good.
Ew.
He is seen wearing torn, tattered, dirty, and probably smelly clothes.
So it is Santa, but dirty.
And worse, yeah. He smears charcoal on his face and likes to put foliage on himself alongside the furs he wears.
I mean, I like to put foliage on myself.
Cute little leaf in the hair, maybe a flower crown. Beautiful. Sometimes deer antlers. Do you like to put deer antlers in your hair?
Yeah. All the deer that I hunt myself.
Yeah, as a vegan, I love putting deer antlers on me. That's seriously, like, pretty gross.
It's still, like, bloody. Like, you haven't even cleaned them.
Like the velvet or whatever hanging off of it. So gross.
Velvet.
Yeah, antler velvet.
It's a thing.
It is. He carries a Switch, not a Nintendo Switch, but a Switch, a whip.
Yep. I've learned from all of our discoveries of this podcast, a Switch is like sticks that you use as a whip.
Very well, very well. It's used to beat naughty children with. He carries cakes, candies, and nuts in his pocket for good children. I don't know how he carries all that in his pockets, but that's cool.
It's like all smashed and mushed together.
He's like, here you go, children. It's like crumbs. Thanks, Belschnickel. Although, if I was a good child, I wouldn't really want nuts. Why do all these traditions have, like, nuts?
That's
like,
because you're a spoiled brat American. Ugh. Maybe if you weren't so spoiled, you would appreciate some nuts.
Brandon, is that you? You're right. I don't like nuts that much, but I guess they're probably a delicacy in every other country.
But you gotta admit that pistachios are pretty damn good.
Pistachios are way good. Pistachios, and I think macadamia nuts are pretty good too.
Okay, I will just, like, eat those.
Yeah, but, like, straight up peanuts, no thanks.
I don't know, it's kind of fun to crack open the peanut shells and snack on them.
Yeah.
We're just too spoiled.
We really are. Our peanuts come pre-shelled.
Yeah.
Except for pistachios sometimes.
They're, like, roasted and salted these days.
Yeah. I'm glad we're having a conversation about nuts. Belschnickel is also called Chriskinkle, not Kris Kringle, Chriskinkle, Belschnickel, Pelsnickel, and even the Christmas woman because he sometimes wears feminine clothing.
Why did they think that he wore women's clothes? Is there more to that?
Because women like to wear furs or some shit. I don't know.
Because
he had a very feminine figure. Yeah, he likes nuts and wears furs, and he, like, puts his hand out and he's like, hey, girls.
You like my Switch?
You like my...
I don't know.
You will later, baby. He'll show up at children's homes a couple of weeks before Christmas. He won't sneak down the chimney, so he is, again, a worse Santa. He won't peep in windows either, but he will bang on the windows with his whip and run into the house and start asking the children if they've been well behaved. So he'll go, boom, boom, boom. Hey, kids, are you well behaved? Children are required to answer any questions he asks, and sometimes even required to recite passages from the Bible. So if Belschnickel's like, read from John 14, verse 7 right now.
Okay.
Like, Jesus laid hands on the
lepers.
The lepers. And Belschnickel's like, excellent.
This is great. This is my kind of entertainment. Now for the whip.
Now for the switch. Belschnickel will throw cakes, candies, and nuts on the floor, like a little piñata thing, or like feeding birds or something. But if the children get greedy and start diving for the sweets, they'll get whipped. So they have to behave and politely just say, hey, Belschnickel, may I have a piece of cake? No!
This is like way too many rules. Like, poor children, like, just let them have some fun. Why are you like, okay, there's all these little different rules you need to know about Belschnickel?
I mean, yeah, American kids are way spoiled, but at least they
Yeah,
don't
there
have
are
to
no
act like
real
soldiers.
rules. It's just be good and
Yeah.
you get presents. It's not like, okay, when a nut falls on the floor, what do I have to do? Okay, I have to ask nicely. Okay. And then what if he knocks on my window? Okay. You know, it's like so many rules.
Yeah, and okay, if he asks this question, I have to answer this way. And, I can't do this.
I have to make sure to have a Bible handy so I can read from it if he asks about a certain passage.
Yeah. I have to wear new clothes. I have to put my shoes out. I have to leave a bowl of porridge for this lady. Like, all these different traditions and stuff they have to remember.
And if I get a potato, it's a bad thing.
Yes.
Not a good thing, even though I love potatoes and want to eat it.
Don't eat the rotten
It's supposed to be bad.
Yeah, it's a lot. Especially if you're, like, 4 years old or 3 or something. Like, you won't be able to remember all this. Oh, damn.
So many rules.
It really is. But yeah, that's all. I will post pictures of what each of these characters look like. I'll post some of the pictures of the 13 Yule lads as well. And I hope everyone has a great Christmas. And yeah.
We didn't even wait for it to be halfway to Christmas. We just
know.
just a random day
We didn't
of Christmas.
Yeah,
Kinda
usually
reminds-
it's like Christmas in July or something, but it's
Yeah.
Christmas in May.
That reminds me of the Workaholics episode where they do a Christmas episode that's like halfway to Christmas.
Yeah.
And then when they do the strike at work because they want
Yeah.
to celebrate their half Christmas.
Yeah, and it's like a holiday to them. And,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, yes. We should do that tomorrow. We should text our bosses and be like, it's against my religion to come into work today because it's like
Half
more
Christmas.
more
well,
than
it's
halfway.
more like 3/4. No, 2/5 Christmas.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I can't come in, sorry.
Or else Belschnickel will whip me.
Belschnickel. Such a good episode too.
Yeah, it is. We should watch that.
I know we should.
There's so many things.
I know.
Well, thank you so much for listening. This was great,
Yes.
Nicole. Thank you for this Christmas miracle.
Okay, well you don't have to lie. Christmas miracle.
Well, first of all, eat glass.
Eat class, bitch. Follow us on Instagram. Post a weird fact of the day. Facebook, we post a lot of same things that we post on Instagram. But better. Follow us on Patreon. Even $5 a month is better than $0 a month in our eyes.
Patreon.com/weirdaholics.
Drink. That was such a creepy,
Shut up.
drink.
Ho, ho, ho.